Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel. My name is Jack and this is 2:30 in the morning, and it's the watch-along for Manchester United versus Real Betis, and early morning start. Everybody is welcome. Thanks for joining. If you are getting up at this hour of the morning, or if you're up, if you're awake, if you stayed up, thanks for joining. And if you're on the other side of the world and this is the middle of the day for you, you're more than welcome. And thanks for joining as always. Before we get into anything else, some really disappointing news breaking just as we come live. Fabrizio Romano has broken the story. Man United have confirmed that Lenny Yoro will be out of action for 3 months with a foot injury, and Rasmus Højlund will be out for 6 weeks with a hamstring injury. It's absolutely devastating news. Absolutely devastating news, to be honest. Really disappointing. Lenny Yoro, just after signing, he's going to be out for 3 months, and Rasmus Højlund's going to be out for 6 weeks. So it puts Rasmus Højlund out till the middle of September, and it puts Lenny Yoro out until the start of November. Jesus Christ. Start of November. So, devastating news. Devastating news, to be honest with you. But yeah, look, what can we do? We just have to get up and get on with it, don't we? Really bad news. Really bad news. But it'll probably accelerate Manchester United in the transfer market. It has to, especially at centre back. Because with Lenny Yoro now out for 3 months, it's going to be really difficult. But anyway, starting 11, guys, as you can see on the bottom of the screen. Before we actually do that, I do want to let you know about the sponsor of today's video. As you can see on the right hand side here, the kitman.eu, sponsoring the entirety of pre-season. He's got all the new Manchester United kits there, including this absolute beauty. Well, absolute beauty. I'm not crazy on it. Some people love it. Some people think it's just okay. I think it's just okay. It's not a bad jersey. I like the collar on it, but yeah, regardless of whether I like it or not, the kitman.eu, guys, scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description of the video. Head over there, get any of the new Manchester United kits. He's got all of the old kits as well, all the retro ones. We've got some of them here, I think. Well, I've got two of them on the wall behind me, so I suppose you can see them there. But go check them out, guys. Use the code UCC at checkout to get 15% off your order. The kitman.eu. Quality is absolutely unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. So go check them out. Who have we got in the chat? Oshin is in. He says, what in the name of Jesus are we doing up at this hour? I know. Now, I'm very surprised here. I actually got what did I get? I probably got close to 5 hours sleep. I was in bed at 9:30 and I was asleep at, I would say I was asleep by 9:45. So yeah, I got probably 4.5 hours. So I'm not doing too bad. There might be a few here's one now that I'm talking about it. And the hair is is a bit kind of all over the shop, and there's bags under my eyes. But we're here, we're watching United. Luke says, up Armagh, up your ma. We also need a striker, says Oshin. Yeah, we do. We need a striker now as well. Are we going to go out and get another striker? We signed one. That young lad, Obi Martin. maybe he'll be the backup striker. You never know. Can't use Rashford or a false 9 too often either. Yeah, I mean, do you keep Jadon Sancho and use him as a false 9? Oh God, I don't think so. Jock says, hoping for the win, late game, feeling positive. It's an early game, because I went to bed. But Do you not have a wardrobe? Thought you were a carpenter. I do have a wardrobe, but I've got all my Man United gear on. It's like I just there's some on. Yeah, I should really tidy up the ground back here. I've just got the jerseys for pre-season down here. And it's only the ones that I haven't worn yet that are still there, because the other ones move up to the wardrobe. So I've got my Mihaf one there, and then of course the brand new kit is there as well. So yeah, I've got a few bits and bobs on the ground behind me here that are out of shot. But yeah, good morning. Jared is in as well. Good to see you, pal. Thanks for joining us. Ben is in. Are we on a watch along or am I dreaming? I know. I mean, fair play to people who get up at this hour, you know, on a regular basis to watch Manchester United. It's absolutely brilliant. Fair play to them. You're better fans than I am. That's for sure. And, you know, you'd hear that narrative from people. Smash a like on the video as well, by the way, guys. You'd hear that narrative from people, especially from Manchester, you know, calling, you know, you're not a real fan because you don't go to games. It's a lot of bollocks, to be honest with you. It's easier to go to games, I'd say, if you lived in Manchester than it is to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch United. So, yeah. Fair play to everybody. We're live on TikTok as well, guys. If anybody on TikTok wants to get the full experience, get over to YouTube. Link is on my homepage. We're live over there. We've got the scoreboard, timer, starting 11, all on the screen. Like I said, head over there, hit subscribe, and jump into the chat. Jared says, what's your thoughts on Tom Heaton starting? Was not expecting that at all. Yeah, look, he probably just wants to give minutes to everybody. Like we said, he does like to change up at least the outfield 10 at halftime in pre-season. You never know. Maybe he's going to see. Maybe we'll see, you know, a brand new 11 at halftime this time. So yeah, I mean, looking forward to the game. Let's hope we can get the win. I think Liverpool and Arsenal are playing at the moment as well, or are playing tonight at some stage anyway, in pre-season. Oh, God. So yeah, happy days. I always do a quick scan of the other channels and see what they're doing, see how they're doing. Yeah, happy days. Happy days. Glad you're all here as well anyway, guys. Steve says, hi from Dublin. Bringing my 3 boys to the Leicester game in November. Happy days, man. Hope you enjoy it. If it's your first game, or if it isn't. But yeah, hope you enjoy it. My little lad now, he's only 9 months old. But yeah, can't wait to start bringing him, in fairness. Whereabouts in Ireland are you from? From Kilkenny. Becky. Mark says just over Liverpool are 2-1 up. There we go. Liverpool are cooking Arsenal, says Liam. Slot ball might actually work. We thought that about Louis van Gaal as well, didn't we? We won every single game in pre-season. Every single game in pre-season we won. And yeah, we had an abysmal start to the season under Louis van Gaal. So you never know. Look, pre-season is all about getting your fitness, getting your touch in. Yeah, going from there. You know what I mean? Few beers, says using it. No way. No way of working in 5 hours. Not that I haven't drank 5 hours before work before. You know what I mean? But yeah, they were younger days. Up the Cats, says Luke. Up the Cats. What do you reckon expectations are for Arne Slot, says Liam. Well, look, for Liverpool specifically, I think getting into the top 4 is has to be the priority for them. They're not going to challenge for the Premier League. They didn't for the last couple of seasons under Jurgen Klopp. So if they don't do it with Klopp and they haven't signed anyone yet, I don't see them doing it under Arne Slot, unless he's an absolute, genius and completely pulls it out of the bag. So I think top 4 for them has to be the priority. Just like us. You know what I mean? JME, it says Honda Cats as well. Ushin says, also thoughts in Fulham offering 27 plus a player for Smith Rowe and offering under 20 million for the whistle. That's McTominay. Look, maybe it's just still Manchester United having that reputation in the transfer market where they can be taken advantage of, and I think they found out pretty quick. No, you're not getting it. We mentioned it on the news show 6 hours ago. Doesn't feel like 6 hours ago, but we mentioned it that I think it was TalkSport. So again, like I said, pinch of salt, but TalkSport were mentioning that Fulham are potentially going to come back in with a bid of 30 million for him. So United are holding firm. And look, to be honest with you, I've said it before about McTominay. I'd ideally like to see him come in or leave, so we can get some good money in to reinvest. However, if he stays, because we can't get the right amount for him as a squad player, then yeah, I'm all for it. I don't mind as a squad player. Where's the match on? It's on MUTV, guys. So if you've got MUTV, check it out. That reminds me, when I get a quick little charge on the headphones. Go on, start charging there now. Don't be a dickhead. There we go. So there we go. Happy days. Good morning, everybody. Do you know what? I think will I go back to bed after this? Yeah, so I'd be in bed for 5 o'clock, and I would probably my little lad wakes a lot of the time at 6:30 in the morning, so I'd be getting an hour and a half sleep. I think maybe I might just go for a walk straight away after this. Watch the sunrise. The ads are coming up very fucking quickly. 1 second here now, and let me have a check. I have the app, but not the subscription, says Jamie. Yeah, you need to have the subscription, I'm afraid, to watch the game. I don't know if there's any streams or anything. Maybe people in the chat can let you know, but yeah. Luke says, Limerick lad here, can't wait for the season to start. I'm going over to the Brighton game. Happy days, Luke. Hope you enjoy it, man. Nicholas says, I'm looking forward to the Scottish football this weekend. Yeah, the Scottish football is back this weekend. Going to Hearts versus Rangers. There we go. What do you make of the new jersey? So this one I'm not a huge fan of, but the other two I think are quality. I mean, that's one of my favourite jerseys of all time. That's just unbelievable. I wear that on a night out. You know what I mean? And the red one then is good too. I have to say. So yeah, the blue one, not a massive fan of it, but other than that, yeah. Oshin says, wife said it's not too often she's woken up to Jack's voice beside her. I said, I hope it was never. She also said, you sound exhausted. I'm actually feeling not too bad. Now, the voice is a bit, maybe, a bit 2:30 in the morning, 2:45 in the morning job, but I'll get a bit of water in. I went live on TikTok for the news show last night. I took a sip out of that, right, of water, and TikTok gave me a restriction, a viewing restriction, because they thought I was drinking alcohol. Anyway, and they wonder why I don't go live on TikTok that much anymore. What are people saying? What are people saying? Gotta go to sleep. Nighty night, says Steve. Take it easy, man. Oisin is in as well. Good to see you, Oisin. United says, you think we will win tonight? Yeah, I think we'll win tonight, hopefully. Like with the starting 11, that's out. As you can see on the screen, if you're watching on YouTube, like we've got Sancho, we've got Rashford, we've got Ahmad, McTominay, Casemiro, Eriksen, Lindelof, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka. You know, a lot of first teamers there as well. So, yeah, I'll be hoping to get the job done. Podrick is in. Good to see you. How are you now? Are we playing today? Says below average. We are. We're playing in 13 minutes. Although there'll probably be a 15-minute delay to kick off, given there has been to pretty much every preseason game we've had so far for some reason. I don't know why. I got a signed Ronaldo shirt for my boy, Pride of the Wall, says Lee. Happy days. Happy days. Shy, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, man. Absolute legend. Favourite United player at the moment? Favourite United player at the moment is, well, Lisandro Martinez is always going to be up there for me. Yeah, I'll go Martinez. When do you think Xerxes will play for us? Well, with if for people who haven't heard, it broke just before we came live that Lenny Yoro's going to be out for 3 months with a foot injury, and Rasmus Højlund's going to be out for 6 weeks. So, yeah, United have confirmed it. So, yeah, I think Xerxes will be playing pretty quickly. Now, he's doing pre-season at Carrington. He started this week. So, look, I mean, he'll be ready to rock and roll, you would expect. You know, he was playing with... he was playing, of course, with the Netherlands during pre-season. Now, look, again, I mean, he didn't play an awful lot in the Euros, but you're still training, you're still keeping your fitness levels up, so it's going to be easier to come back for pre-season. He'll be ready to rock, I have no doubt. Love your shirt, bro, says Lee. Appreciate it, man. Up the pool, Arsenal mudded, says Ryan. Good for you, pre-season, who cares? Who do you think next Saturday in the Shield, in the Community Shield? Is that next Saturday? It is next Saturday. Right, okay. I mean, I'm going United. Sure, why wouldn't I be going United? But I didn't realise it was next Saturday. I thought maybe it was a Saturday after. But yeah, happy days. Yeah, let's go. United. 100% United. Why not? Let's see. Kieran is in on YouTube. Good to see you, pal. Anyone on TikTok as well, guys, get over to YouTube. We've got the timer, the starting 11, the scoreboard, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage. Just click the YouTube button. Get over to YouTube. We're live over there. Jump into chat. We're going to be reading all the comments out over on YouTube as well. And we're on the road to 11,000 subscribers as well. So if you can help us out over there and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. It helps the channel out an awful lot, like you wouldn't believe. And yeah, jump into the live and say hello. We'll give you a shout out. Jamie says, I never thought I'd see Sancho in the United shirt again. Well, we spoke about that. We were speaking about it quite regularly come the end of the season, saying that, you know, there probably was a high probability that he would play for United again, given the fact that there was no real suitors. Well, the only real team that wanted to sign him at the time was Borussia Dortmund, and they couldn't afford to sign him on a permanent basis. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to have to see. Geez, your man just dropped in on the parachute. Looks like Dr. Disrespect. So he does. Give me back my son. So, yeah, there we go. But yeah, let's see. What are we saying? Oshin says, is Amas pushing Shaw close or is it too early? I don't think he's probably pushing him. I think he's there breathing down the, maybe not breathing down his neck, but probably saying to him, yeah, look, I'm here. I'm ready to go. And he'll give Eric Ten Hag the opportunity to play him, hopefully. So, I mean, I was impressed with him the other night against Arsenal in the second half. I was very impressed with him. Look, I've always said that if you're young enough, or if you're good enough, you're old enough. So it's up to the manager. He's going to see him playing week in, week out. Look, he'll get game time this season. There's no doubt. He'll be playing probably. Let me get my headphones on. He'll be playing. At some stage, and it's up to himself then to go and try and do the business. You know what I mean? I'd like to see him push him though. Now, Yarrow done his metatarsal, didn't he? A bone we never knew existed until Beckham. There we go. Beckham done it. I think was it the following year or like 2 years after? Then Rooney done it, didn't he? What's with all these people skydiving? That's the American way, I'm afraid. That's the American way. Braden says, it's Ghost Hound 1. Good to see you, pal. Appreciate it. I used to tune into every match day almost, but I had lots going on recently. How are you doing? Good to see you, pal. Thanks for joining us. You're more than welcome. Thanks for coming over to YouTube. Am I the only one who finds it weird how much press and coverage Rude is getting? Seeing an awful lot of him. Yeah, I mean, I think that will die down during the once the season starts. I mean, do you have an awful lot to talk about in pre-season? You know what I mean? You get in, you get to see a couple of training sessions and stuff, and Rude supposedly has been taking a lot of them training sessions, so that's why. And look, anticipation is high with him, for obvious reasons, but I do think it'll die down. Do you have extra ads for pre-season? Sorry, I'm going to turn them off. I forgot all about them. Let me turn them off here. No, there we go. They're off, so you shouldn't get them again. Apologies. Was it not Pochettino did Beckham's in the Champions League? Was it? Was it? I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. Let's see. It's past your bedtime. It's not, because I've been in bed for the last 5 hours. Is he being lined up to replace Eric Ten Hag if it goes sideways? Would you though? He's had one job. I suppose Eric Ten Hag really only had one top job as well, but he nearly got to a Champions League final. So, look, I don't know. I think the backing of Eric Ten Hag is quite clear. But if it does go sideways and Ten Hag, does, potentially get sacked or whatever, I'm sure Ruud van Nistelrooy will apply for the job. I'm sure he will. I don't think it's the reason why we brought him in, though. I really don't. I think, like, if Ruud went to Burnley or any of the clubs that he was being linked with, and Eric Ten Hag got sacked, it wouldn't change whether we consider him or not. And it wouldn't change whether he would take the job or not. You know, if we offered the first team job to Ruud van Nistelrooy, if he was the Burnley manager, he would take it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that can be. I think it's that scenario has been overhyped a little bit. I think. I've had about 3 ads before. Yeah, sorry. The settings were completely wrong on YouTube. They were on way too frequent. I've turned them on to manual now, so you shouldn't get any more. B-Man is in. He says, "Hey Jack, how's the family? How's everyone? How's the night going? All good, man. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Do you unbiased opinion think that we're good enough to win the Europa League?" Yeah, I think we're good enough to win the Europa League. Now a couple of signings. We need a bit of depth. But if you're looking at the other teams within the Europa League, you're talking ourselves and is it Spurs maybe? I want to have a look actually at who's favourite to win it. I want to see who's favourite to win it. Where are you, fucker? Yeah. We'll see who's favourite, but I think a big plus is no teams drop down from the Champions League anymore, which is a huge it's a huge plus. It really is. Europe. Oh, no, not Europe. On the Europa League. Where is it? Bet365 is not easy to navigate around. Let's search. I don't know. Europa League betting odds. I can't find a price. I can't find a price. Someone can tell me in the chat. I can't find a price, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's tell it. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I do think we'll have a good opportunity to go on and win the Europa League, to be honest with you. And it should be a competition that we are targeting. It really should. The press being all over Ruud will suit Erik ten Hag, gives him a break from being hounded, says Ben. Beeman says, "Are we getting pens again tonight regardless of the score?" I didn't hear about that, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Oshin says, "Is this our best chance to win Europa League? No parachuting out of the Champions League." Exactly. Taig just confirmed, or Taig says Romano just confirmed Yoro out for 3 months, not 2. Yeah, we spoke about it just as we came live. Lenny Yoro will be out for 3 months, and Rasmus Højlund is going to be out for 6 weeks as well. Yeah, which is a concern. But yeah, nearly ready to rock and roll, guys. Waiting on the referee to blow their whistle here. And we're up and running. Come on, United. Come on, United. 3 months we'll either sign De Ligt or we'll keep both Maguire and Lindelof. So I know which one I would prefer, to be honest with you. Loco Zini says, let's go Liverpool beat Arsenal, get in. You're on a Man United fan channel, lad. What a blow. 3 months when we just signed him, says B-Man. Alan is in as well. Good to see you, pal. No early calls in the chat as well. For anybody new to YouTube, guys, no early calls on goals. All right, some people are different times. So if you can pause your live stream or you can pause me, we've got the timer over here. Sync it up together and we'll celebrate at the same time. But no early calls until I do, because it ruins it for some people who are waiting on the goals. All right, and the admin guys, the guys in blue, will be down on you heavy. The boys in blue. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? But yeah, anyway, we're up and running. Happy days. Too many preseason games before the season starts as user? I don't think there is, to be honest with you. I think our preseason this year has actually been toned down in comparison to last year. Last year was a very long tour. I think we played. I think we played 7 games last preseason tour, between Oslo, Edinburgh, the US tour, and then United played in Dublin as well. So yeah, United doing well now, progressing down the left. Oh, well done, Harry Amas. Good cross. Oh, well done, and wins the corner. Good play out of the kid. Link it up well with Rashford there. Rashford's looking very sharp, I have to say, in pre-season as well. Looking very sharp. Been impressed with him. Let's hope he can bring that into the start of the season. I think we need a year on, year off from the travel, says Oshin. Corner swung in. Oh, it's bobbling around. McTominay puts it across and it's cleared. Yeah, I mean, a year on, year off would be lovely, but it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen with a brand the size of Manchester United. And, the opportunity to grow that only comes in pre-season. Well, not only comes, but the chance to play outside of Europe only comes with pre-season. So I don't think that will ever happen, to be honest. I would love it to happen. I mean, the ideal scenario would be to just stay at Carrington and do pre-season and try and get pre-season games in Manchester, in Old Trafford. You'd fill out Old Trafford. Imagine that. Imagine pre-season at Old Trafford. Tickets are a tenner. Families, kids. It'd be brilliant. It really would. Now, again, I do understand from people who don't live in Manchester. I don't live in Manchester, but, I don't live in the UK. For people who don't live in the UK, it's an opportunity for people outside of the UK to see Man United playing, where, they might not get the opportunity ever again. So you can understand it from that standpoint as well. You really can. United doing well here in the opening few minutes, keeping possession really well. Real Betis have barely had a touch of the ball. So what do we think of City? Well, they're the team to beat, aren't they? We beat them in the FA Cup, so there you go. Oh, which Sancho's in 1-0. There you go, 1-0. Jadon Sancho, early doors. Sorry, the sound is after kicking out on my headphones, so I didn't know we were on the break. But Man United are 1-0 up, guys. Casemiro with a long ball over the top to, I mean, it's Ahmad. Oh, he's off. So, lads, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible officiating. He is offside. It's disallowed. Shit, I need to get the sound back on. But I thought it was given. Sorry, because I seen Ten Hag clapping. But yeah, Manchester United had the ball in the net. Jadon Sancho with the goal. It was given offside, rightly so. It's still 0-0. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. Calm down. It's still 0-0. Goal disallowed. Goal disallowed. Goal disallowed. Lovely ball over the top, and Ahmad is looking lively as well in pre-season, and he just carries the ball on, but the ball is bouncing for him. He's got two defenders closing him down. He can't get the ball on the deck quick enough, so he lays it off to Sancho, but Sancho is just in an offside position. He goes in, slotted away, but the flag goes up. 0-0. Good start, though. Good start. Good start. Did you get a few hours sleep tonight? I did, surprisingly. I done as much as I possibly could yesterday. It was a really sunny day yesterday, so I'm off on Wednesday, so I don't work Wednesdays, and I mind the two kids. To give my mum minds our kids, so to give her a rest, I've dropped down to 4 days a week, and so I mind the kids on a Wednesday, and it was really nice yesterday. So I packed them up early yesterday. I went to the beach with them, and not only tired them out, but tired me out. So brought them home then, and in the afternoon gave them a bath and played with them out in the garden and brought the dog for a walk and all that kind of thing, because I knew I was going to be up for this game and I wanted to be tired. So I was in bed we done a live last night at 8 o'clock. We usually do our news show at 9, but we done it at 8 o'clock last night. And as soon as that was done, I just done a couple of bits around the house and then went to bed. I was in bed for about 9:30 and I was asleep by 9:45. It was lovely. We're in here. Oh, Scott McTominay, lovely run. Referee! Oh, holy God. It doesn't give the free. United still on it with Sancho on the right hand side here. Rashford drifting out. We're very dynamic with the forward three. Here's Eriksen now. Eric Christian, come on. You know he's a mile off. Goal kick. But, lovely ball out of Eriksen first and foremost to put... Yeah, Ahmad is looking really lively on that right-hand side. How, in the name of God, are you saying he gets the ball there? I mean, the officiating, I'm sorry, lads, but the officiating on this pre-season tour has been the officiating the other night against Arsenal was absolutely atrocious. It really, really was. Casemiro gets his pocket picked. Real Betis are in behind Lindelof. Angles are good. Oh, lovely back heel. They've got the ball. Big opportunity. Oh, well done, Ahmad. Well done, Ahmad. Casemiro was not happy with Scott McTominay initially for not giving him a call that there was a man on. And we're getting a bit scrappy the last couple of minutes here, but yeah, it's a nice little ball around the corner. Ahmad doing really well to cover all the way back. Harry Maguire gets caught miles out the field again, but Ahmad does his job, tucks in and gets the ball away. What do you think is happening with Sancho? Will he stay or leave? I think he'll leave. To be honest with you. I don't see... I think he'll leave, but it doesn't mean, I don't think he will 100% leave, but I think it's quite clear United do want to move him on. It's quite clear that he wants to move on as well, and I think it's best for both parties to try and get a deal done. We're talks of PSG being interested in him the past couple of weeks, so yeah. Oshin says, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Super Dad. Yeah, so happy days. Here's Rashford down the left-hand side. Lovely turn and lovely ball across. I tell you one thing, Rashford is looking very sharp on this pre-season tour, so he is. Oh, we've got someone down. Of course we do. Who is it? Is it Ahmad? Don't be holding your ankle, man. Don't be holding your ankle. Yeah, it's Ahmad. He's holding his ankle. Of course he is. Oh, yeah, he does catch him, the defender, in fairness. I think he'll be okay. He didn't roll his ankle or anything. Please smash a like on the video as well, guys, by the way, if you haven't done so already. 15 watching on YouTube, only 6 likes. Take a second, hit the like button. If you are new to the channel as well, please do hit that subscribe button. On the road to 11,000 subscribers, as you can see up above here on YouTube. Do appreciate it. Yeah, the numbers have been flying up lately, which is brilliant. I do appreciate. Can't wait for the season to start. Like we said, next Saturday week, is the Community Shield. Yeah, well, I tell you one thing, Ahmad is really making a claim for that right hand side in pre-season. He's been playing really well. In fairness to him, he's looked very lively. And I will always love him. I will always love Ahmad because he gave us the goal against Liverpool in the FA Cup final, or in the FA Cup, was it semi-final? Quarter-final, whatever it was. And I was in Old Trafford for it. I was there for that goal, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I will always have a soft spot now for Ahmad after that. B-Man says, if we can win the Community Shield, I reckon we'll have a good season and finish top 5. Yeah, is it top 5 that get Champions League this season? I don't know. Top 4. It has to be top 4. It has to be top 4. It just does. It just does. We have to get back into the Champions League. We can't have another season out of the top 4. We just can't. Top 4 and a trophy has to be the priority. It really does. Got to beat Garnacho, Highland and Ahmad as our first choice front 3 when Rasmus comes back, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It does. Now, to be honest with you, if you're going off of pre-season at the moment, I think Rashford has to be included. He's been one of our best players in pre-season. I think he's looked really, really sharp, really lively. I don't think he's scored, has he, in pre-season yet, but I've been impressed with him so far. He had the assist for Highland's goal the other day. So yeah, I would be saying Rashford has a big claim to get into that starting 11. DG says a bit of an unknown how they'll look come the end of the transfer window too. So top 4 is expected with the current squad. Never mind what is to come. Yeah, I agree with you. I think we do have Real Betis are just tiptoeing into the box here. Strike is a good save by Tom Heaton. Oh, he gives it back. It's 1-0. Oh, it's a big mistake by Tom Heaton. It's 1-0 to Real Betis here. Yeah, it's a big mistake here by Tom Heaton. A little bit lax defending, but yeah, Tom Heaton initially does really well with a cross that comes in, with a shot that comes in. The ball lands within maybe 3 or 4 yards of him. No, not even, maybe 2 yards of him. And he flaps at it to try and... There's an oncoming striker. he flaps at it, but he gives it right back to the guy who crossed the ball. It's a really big mistake, to be honest with you. It's a mistake of a goalkeeper who hasn't been in the net an awful lot. And it's 1-0 to Betis. Disappointing. United looking like the better team, to be quite honest with you, but big mistake there, and it's 1-0 to Betis. Shocking clearance. Shocking clearance. Commentator's curse. Here we go. Yeah, absolutely. But here's Ahmad now. Oh, yeah, lovely run up the right-hand side, taking on the full-back. Blistering pace. Oh, into the box. Lovely. That's a penalty. Oh, Ahmad. Brilliant run by Ahmad. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic run by Ahmad. Really, really good. And United had themselves a penalty here straight away after Betis take the lead. It's really, really positive stuff out of Ahmad. Just gets on the ball on the right-hand side, takes on his full-back, just goes at him, gets down the line, and then the close control to cut back inside into the box, does really well, turns onto his left, there's a little pull at him, goes down soft enough, ref buys it, there's no VAR, no, it's not going to be overturned, there's no reason to be given out, but, well, look, I mean, there's one hand on his shoulder, and then the other defender puts the arm across, so, look, you can understand why the ref has given it as well, but it's going to be a penalty here to United. Happy days. It's going to be Rashford to take it here. Let's hope he scores. We've just mentioned he hasn't scored on pre-season yet, I don't think. So, it's going to be Rashford to step up. No early calls in the chat on YouTube. I'm not even looking at TikTok because them fuckers will do whatever they want. Referee blows the whistle. Rashford steps up, stops. Yeah, sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 1-1. Good response, really good response out United. Like I said, we've been the better team in the opening 17 minutes here. Big mistake out of Tom Heaton, but a great response, great run by Ahmad, and a really cool finish by Rashford to put us level. Happy days. 1-1. Lovely stuff. Let's go. Yeah, I mean the defender has one arm there and the other arm on his shoulder, and then another defender puts the arm across him. So, yeah. 1-0, happy days. Great stuff out of Ahmad though, guys. Great stuff out of Ahmad. Donica says, hope Mount plays well when he comes on. It looks sharp this pre-season. He does look sharp, I have to say. And you know, it just goes to show how not having international duty in the summer helps players. Rashford doesn't have it, looks really sharp. Ahmad didn't have it, looks really sharp. Mount didn't have it, looks really sharp. It's great. It's great to see. But again, it's something you do have to just deal with. You know what I mean? When you're talking about signing the best players in the world, they are going to be playing with their country. You know what I mean? So that's the pros and cons of it. What's our second half team? I mean, our bench, I'm struggling to get a. Let me just see here. I'm struggling to get an actual squad list. We did hear as well, guys, Steve McLaren has left Manchester United as well. For all of those who didn't hear, he's left to take up the manager's job in Jamaica. Got a squad? No, that's 5 hours ago. No. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Conor Gallagher is going to go to He's going to go to Atletico Madrid from Chelsea as well, which is massive for them. It has to be said. He turned down a new contract in June, according to Fabrizio, and that would have put him up with the highest earners at Chelsea. Big loss for them. Big loss for them. Yeah, but second half team. Let me go onto the Manchester United website here. Maybe they've got some. Oh yeah, we've got the substitutes here. Oh, do we? No, that was the Arsenal game. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, so on the bench for United, we've got Mason Mount, Anthony, Onana, Evans, Wheatley, Collier, me, Hannibal, Will Fish, Samuel Mather, Jack Fletcher, Oyedele, Sam Murray and James Scanlon. So we do have some senior players. I mean, Toby Collier's playing with us already in pre-season. Will Fish has played already. Ethan Wheatley, Johnny Evans, Andre Onana, Anthony Mason Mount. Yeah, so we'll have a relatively decent squad for the second half. Marcus Rashford does really well there. Wins a free kick on the edge of the box. Good opportunity. Thoughts on the young signing from Arsenal? It's good. It's a statement out of Ineos. Ineos are saying, look, we're not going to just try and sign players for the first team. We want to get young academy, the best academy players in as well. Obviously, you want to produce academy players through the academy. But I think it's a statement of intent that United are willing to go out and get these young players. And what that might do then is that might, over the next year or two, I already see we're looking, we've agreed terms, or maybe a deal is already done to get another really good young lad from Crystal Palace's academy. So when you're seeing someone like Obi Martin coming from Arsenal, suppose he's getting 30 grand a week off United as well, which is crazy when you think about it. It will maybe, hopefully, entice other young players to go, I want to go and play for Manchester United. I want to get out of the Arsenal academy or the Man City academy and go to United. Free kick now. Ref blows his whistle. It's going to be Christian Eriksen. Oh, lovely attempt. Yeah, good save by the goalkeeper. Comfortable enough save. So yeah, it's good to see. Now, look, reading a couple of the reports and a couple of the articles on the signing of this young kid. Supposedly he is going to be included in the first team squad. That's the plan this season. Now, not an awful lot, but Van Nistelrooy was Van Nistelrooy was a big proponent of him signing. He spoke with him directly and said, look, here's your pathway into the first team. We do want you to play some minutes for us this year as well, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I'm happy. Happy days. Happy days. And look, I mean, with Rasmus Højlund getting injured, is he going to come in and be our backup striker straight away to maybe Joshua Zirkzee? You never know. You never know. So... Amas doing really well down the left-hand side. Got loads of space running into. Pick out a good pass now. Good cross into the box. Comes all the way to the back post to Ahmad. He strikes. Oh, it's 2-1. Ahmad is lighting up pre-season. So he is. He is looking so good at the moment, lads. What a brilliant, brilliant goal. And I think that's his second goal of pre-season. Look, the work comes from Amas down the left-hand side. He gets a little bit lucky with a challenge, but he does really well with the cross into the box. Ahmad is looking on fire, lads. He really, really is. He takes the ball really well with his first touch, and an absolute bullet of a strike with his left foot into the far corner to make it 2-1. Absolutely fantastic. Amas doing really well. Gets a little bit lucky. The challenge comes in, ricochets off a Betis defender and just falls back into his path again. But his head is up early. He knows what he wants to pick out, and he picks out Ahmad on the far hand, the far side. One touch out of the body for Ahmad. Takes it down and hits it on the half volley and absolutely rifles the net out of it. It's 2-1. Great finish. Happy days. Oshin says, potty training is great crack, especially when they piss the bed at 3 in the morning. Oh, I've been there, man. I've been there. Yeah. I've been there. Jack says, Euro gone till December. No, he's gone till the start of November. So he's 3 months out. So if we go 3 months from today, August, September, October, November. So he'll be out until November. But yeah, I mean, it's really disappointing. But I don't think there's cause to be negative around the team specifically. We're more than likely going to go in and sign another centre back anyway in De Ligt by the time the season starts. So let's hope that can get done this week. You know, in the next week or so, just go out and get him, lads. It's vital now that we get De Ligt. You know, so you know, from a fan standpoint, I would be saying, you know, look, if we're 5 million off in the negotiations between ourselves and Bayern, just give them the extra 5 million, you know, and let's get the deal over the line, because we need him and we need to get him in quick, get him integrated into the squad. You know, the Charity Shield is in 10 days time, so yeah, we need to get that done as quickly as possible. We really, really do. Here's Jadon Sancho now on the left hand side. Bit of a loose pass to Rashford, but we'll keep possession with Casemiro. Amas now on the left, getting a lot of possession. Amas is looking for the ball all the time, which is good. Yeah, a bit of a scrappy one by Casemiro. Casemiro hasn't... he looks lean, but he's been a bit sloppy in pre-season on a number of occasions. Love the way Rashford is lifting his head more now to look for a pass instead of being greedy and shooting. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it's something Ten Hag has been working with him for the past few years. Ruda's clearly done a lot of work with Rashford already. Yeah, there we go. 100%. Let's see. Ugarte in or trust in current midfield? Oh, we need Ugarte in. Yeah, we do. We need to upgrade that midfield. Absolutely, we do. 100%. Alex, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. We shouldn't sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka to a Prem team. Anyways, he'll do wonders for a West Ham team. Yeah, but why not sell him to a Premier League team? He's not going to go to a direct rival with us, you know. So, and you have to sell him to a team who's interested in him, and that's West Ham. So there you go. Or then he will leave on a free next summer, you know. Any sign of Xerxes playing tonight, says Paddy? No, Xerxes is not on pre-season tour, guys. He's not on pre-season tour. He's training back in Manchester in Carrington. And he'll be involved, obviously, in the Charity Shield game in 10 days' time. I see, the thing about it is that Xerxes, you know, was on international duty in the summer with Holland. Now, you know, like we said before, he didn't play a lot of games, but you know, you're training every day, you're staying fit, so he's obviously doing his own personal. Oh, lovely step over by Rashford, back onto his right, lay off to Eriksen, first touch. And Ahmad, oh, great block. Should have been 3-1. Sorry, guys, I have an itchy nose after that sneeze. Good play by United. Good closing down by Scott McTominay. Really good. Yeah, you can see what Ahmad was trying to do. Put it into that far corner again, and it's a good block. It's going to be Ahmad to swing in the corner now. Oh, good ball in. Rashford at the back post. There we go. Casemiro makes it 3-1. 3-1. We're just talking about Casemiro. Oshin saying he's trying too hard there. But yeah, good corner routine. Lovely flick on at the front post. Rashford just drifts off to the back. And does really well to put the ball back across. And in fairness to Casemiro, he's alive. He's waiting for it. And he's there to smash it in with his left foot. And it's 3-1 to United. 30 minutes gone. Happy days. Good start to the game. Good start to the game, it has to be said. But yeah, lovely little just lay down by Rashford. Casemiro there just to smash it in. 3-1. Get the beers in. Get the beers in. Flip the camera. FFS says John. John, you do realise that it's copyrighted material, you dope. So if I show it to you and it's not my content, what happens to my channel? But yeah, 3-1. Happy days. Let's see. Jared says, will probably be 3 more in the door this window. De Ligt, Ugarte and Mazraoui. Yeah, here's Sancho now. Back into the box again. Ball is cleared. Yeah, there could be 3 more in the door, to be quite honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised. Mazraoui looks like a straight swap for Wan-Bissaka. That deal looks pretty much easy to do as soon as Wan-Bissaka, agrees with West Ham and we agree a fee. Mazraoui will be done relatively fast. Then you're talking about Ugarte from PSG. Now, we got the here we go from Fabrizio Romano yesterday for João Neves from Benfica to PSG, which you would hope would speed up the process of PSG getting rid of Ugarte, enter United. And then, of course, we're talking about De Ligt as well. And you look, it's clear that United will want to speed up the process for De Ligt now that Yoro is going to be out for 3 months. So, yeah, I think 3 more coming in is quite feasible and easy enough to be honest with you. We're already advanced with Mazraoui. We're already advanced. We've got personal terms agreed with De Ligt, and we're in negotiation already with Bayern Munich. And who's the other one? And Ugarte were pretty advanced as well with PSG, which is very good. You know what I mean? So Harry Amaslas on this left hand side is having another really good game. In fairness to him, another really good game. If he keeps playing like this, he'll be our backup left back. He's already better, I think, than Malacia. How has Rashford not got a free kick there? In fairness, he's down. He's in a bit of pain. In fairness, here, he's holding his knee. Yeah, referee's been poor there. In fairness, he's been poor. Hit the follow button, guys, if you're new. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do hit the follow button. Where are you from? From Ireland, Kilkenny. If there's any concerns, get them off, says Dots. Yeah, absolutely. Don't think we're going to go back for Amrabat. Just a feeling. Yeah, well, when you're talking about midfield as well, reports during the week were saying that United have a deal in play, or a deal on the table for Rabiot, and there's talks of potentially up to 160 grand, which is not something I'm liking, to be quite honest with you. Now, depending on how long the contract offer is for, but we spoke about Rabiot an awful lot over the past few months, You know, the past couple of years, to be quite honest with you, because we've been linked with him so much. And we always said, you know, short-term contract on reasonable wages. Now, he obviously has a set amount that he wants. And the fact that you're not paying a transfer fee maybe means you can afford to pay him a little bit more. But you also have to realise that if you give him a 4-year deal on 160 grand, you're tied into a 4-year deal. He's already run down his contract with Juventus. So, you know, you have to take that into consideration as well. And did he run his contract down with... Let me just have a look here. I want to check now because... Did he run his contract down at PSG as well? I'm not sure if he did. I'm not sure. I can't find out whether he did or not. So, look, you just have to be wary about them kind of things. And I think if you can, you avoid them. But he's obviously well sought after and he's obviously highly rated at Manchester United. If, you know, Erik ten Hag has been linked with him as manager now, this is the third summer. But you're also talking about two different regimes at Manchester United that have been linked with him. The old regime, the John Murtagh, the Richard Arnolds, obviously, you know, put an offer in for him. But you're also talking about the new one now. You know, you're talking about Dan Ashworth, Dave Brailsford, maybe not Dave Brailsford, Dan Ashworth, Jason Wilcox, Omar Barada. And if they're scouting him and saying, yeah, this is a guy that we like, you know, because we don't have to pay a transfer fee for him and we can get him on, you know, a 3-year deal or a 4-year deal or whatever the case may be, then brilliant. You know, I go back to what I've said. I trust, you know, the structure behind Manchester United at the moment. Ashworth, Wilcox, Barada. I trust them. And I will trust them until I don't trust them. You know, they've got a couple of transfer windows to prove themselves. And yeah, it depends on a lot of things. You know, they might go out and get really good signings, but you also have to look at, you know, getting the best out of them when they are in with us, you know. Anybody watching on TikTok, guys, if you do want to get over and get involved in the YouTube channel, we are live over there as well. Like I said, the chat is a lot. Yeah, I mean, there's not as many dopes in the chat, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, link is on my homepage. Head over to YouTube, get involved. We're live over there at the moment as well. Hit the subscribe button, jump in, say hello, and hit the like button as well. It's much appreciated. Is that another Astro hybrid pitch with the real grass laid over it? It doesn't look like real turf, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. Maybe this might be it for another few years, hopefully, for America tours. No offense to anybody from America, but I mean, the turf, and it doesn't look the greatest. And I understand it's, you know, different sports played over there. Oh, lovely play. Scott McTominay. Oh, it's a good block. It's lovely, intricate play. 1-2 passing between Ericsson, Casemiro, Scott McTominay through the middle. McTominay eventually gets his shot away, but it's a very good recovery block. Yeah, it's lovely play. Fairness. Sorry, it's Jadon Sancho dropping out into the 9, linking up. And it got Ruud van Nistelrooy up off his seat as well. Ahmad now, cross to the back post, too far, goal kick. Appreciate everybody hitting the follow button as well, guys. What about the lick, says Juan? Yeah, we're just speaking about him. I think we will speed up the process of going out and trying to sign him, to be honest with you. Davey says, I'm a dub and live over here, and it's cheaper to fly to Manchester rather than go to a game over here. I presume that's America. Well, that's crazy, Davey, to be honest with you. Absolutely crazy. Alex, I'm sick of you, to be honest with you. There we go. See you later. Tig says he joined Juventus on a free according to Wiki. There we go. So he's ran down his contract at 2 clubs now. So you're talking about Rabiot there then. Yeah, you do have to keep that in mind. Young Sauce says, cheers, Jack. Love what I'm seeing so far. Happy days. Donica says, hopefully he gives Rashi and them 60 minutes as we have the Community Shield next week. Yeah, look, it's 10 days time, so you know it's not a massive pressing issue. You know, we've still got Liverpool to play in pre-season as well, so yeah. All right, the stream. Where's my stream gone? Where is my stream gone? Right, we're going to watch it here now. Right, okay. The stream, it's weird. So I get MUTV up on the TV and stream it through the TV, through the internet on the TV. It's 30 seconds behind streaming it on the laptop, which is, yeah, that's strange. If it's not America, an Asian tour most likely, says Jared. Yeah, like, and I'm surprised we've never gone to somewhere like, well, not that we've never gone. I think we have gone before, but we haven't gone in a long time. You know, to Africa. You know, to the continent of Africa. Maybe a couple of countries there. You know, we've got a massive following over in Africa. I just do a pre-season tour of Ireland. You know what I mean? Come to Kilkenny. Go to Cork. Go to Galway. Go to Dublin. You know, nice and handy. Loads of Guinness. Be brilliant. Oshin's off to the catch on the next one. No bother, Osh. Appreciate you dropping in, man. Sleep tight. But yeah. Right, John. I have enough for you as well. See you after. Now, there we go. That might free up the chat a little bit. Right. But yeah, rolling up on half time, guys. Yeah, tickets for Liverpool game was over. Fucking hell, $1,750 for 4 of us before travel. Jesus. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Larkin says, do you still play yourself? I don't. Packed it in a couple of years ago, Larkin. I was 30 33, I think, when I packed it in. 32, 33, something like that. And started the YouTube channel. So yeah. No, there we go. Right. Why is that not coming up here? Is that why? Oh, that's fucking so shit. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Apologies. Don't listen to me. So I've got two screens here. I've got two screens now. I keep my YouTube screen here in front of me, and then I have my streaming, the Manchester United MUTV on my second screen over here. But my headphones will only connect to the audio if the MUTV is on this screen. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. But yeah, it's half time, guys, and half time, and it's a good first half by United. Good first half. Good football all round from United, has to be said. But half time, 3-1. Happy days. Happy days. Now, do I have a coffee? No, fuck that. I won't. So, yeah. Good start to, or good half. Good half. Go get the potatoes, says Nathan. I have a bowl of Rice Krispies, actually. Should I have a bowl of Rice Krispies at fucking 10 to 4 in the morning? Probably shouldn't. I'm a little bit peckish, though. No, we're not doing halftime potatoes. We're not doing halftime potatoes. I can't be eating potatoes at 4 o'clock in the morning. I really can't. Great first half, yeah, absolutely it was. Great first half. Happy days. But yeah, what do we think, guys? Who has stood out for you in that first half? I mean, for me specifically, I think Ahmad has been absolute quality. He really, really has. He's been absolute quality. Yeah, I mean, Heaton's been okay. Obviously, he made that mistake for the goal. Wan-Bissaka's been okay. I think Harry Amas at left back has been really good. Really impressed with him. Centre backs have been okay. Maguire and Lindelof. Maguire gets caught up the field for the goal, but midfield. Did I change? I actually didn't change the fucking. I can't believe I didn't do that. I didn't change the thumbnail. Fucking what a dope. I didn't change the thumbnail. I still have the Arsenal thumbnail. I've got to change now, but yeah, midfield. Sorry, they're just showing a clip of Ahmad's goal against Liverpool in the FA Cup. What a moment. What a moment. And then he gets sent off for taking off his top. Right, whoever that fool is in the chat is getting blocked. Jamal, what an idiot. Even though he's shared a live for me, you can't be spamming the chat like that. You just can't. That's just spam. Good to see Sancho pressing up front. The ball is getting a little stuck at his feet at times, says Flex. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, midfield, Eriksen's been okay. Casemiro's got a goal. Scott McTominay has done well. I think Rashford has looked very sharp on the left-hand side. Probably Rashford. Between Amas. Is it Amas? Harry Amas, Rashford, and Ahmad have been the three standouts for me in the first half. But just a reminder as well, guys, as you can see on the screen over on YouTube, we are sponsored by thekitman.eu. Absolutely fantastic jerseys. As you can see, I've got my one here, the away kit. The quality is absolutely fantastic. This is the second pre-season in a row now that he has sponsored the channel for us. He's sponsoring every pre-season game. If you are looking to get your jerseys, make sure you do with him. Like I said, scan the QR code on the screen to go directly to the website, or the link is in the description of the video as well. And you can use the code UCC at checkout to get 15% off your order as well. So make sure, if you are getting your jerseys for the upcoming season, that you're doing it with the Kitman. Absolute, friend of the channel, has been sponsoring us for a couple of years now for pre-seasons, and the quality is absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic, to be honest with you. So go check them out. Go check them out. Davey, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Appreciate the support as always, guys. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Dean says Ahmad's goal was epic. It was. Very good goal. Very good goal. Yeah, very good goal. I'm just going to go and fill up my water, guys. I have to pause TikTok, because if I don't, and there's no one on the screen for more than 10 seconds, it would shadow ban me for some reason. So just pause TikTok for 2 seconds and I'll be right back. And YouTube, you stay where you are. I'll be back in a second. Sorry, miss. Sorry, miss, huh? Yeah, a good boy, aren't you? Yeah, a good boy. Now, we're back. Come on up. Come and say hello. Come on up and say hello. Come on. You're getting now timid now. Look, there he is, boy. There he is. Yeah, good fella. Good fella. Aren't you? You can't see it there. There he is, boy. That's Messi. All right, Messi's going to the vet today, aren't you? Well, you don't know you are, but you are. Yeah. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. And it is Messi with an I, yeah. Messi, as in Messi and Ronaldo. Good fella. Loves the rubs, boy. Now, go on, down you get. Good boy. Good lad. Good lad. Go on then. Move your bum. Go on, move your bum. That way. That way. Good lad. Now, Let's see. Foggy is in. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us again. Right, let's do some trivia. Okay? Right, the big Manchester United quiz book. Somebody give me a page number. 28, right. So page number 28. And we'll go with the next one was 16. Right? So 28. And if all right, any other numbers there that are on it? Right, I see 32. Right, so we'll ask question number 32. Who can get the answer first? Foggy, I banned you for things like that. Just being a fool. So just don't be a fool. You get an opportunity on YouTube. Don't spam the chat. Don't put in 1,000 messages in the space of 30 seconds, and you won't get banned. All right, just chill out. Right, question 32. I'll be now. No googling either. No googling. Okay, no googling. Which team finished second to United in the 1967 title race? Now, I don't know this answer, by the way. So I'll give you a second until I can find it. All right, I've got it. Don't Google it now. I mean, no one's getting it. Yeah, I don't think anyone is getting this, to be quite honest with you. All right, I have the answer. Yeah, there's fucking there's no way anyone is getting this without googling. Like Ethan, you're definitely googling. It is Nottingham Forest. It's Nottingham Forest, guys. Nottingham Forest. Right, we'll go again. I see 87 as a page there, so we'll go to page 87. Now, 87 is the 2006-2007 season, all right? So it might be a little bit easier. And I see question 16 there. So we'll go with question 16 if there is. Right, there isn't. So we'll go with question 15. 2006-2007, which side secured their Premier League safety with a win at Old Trafford on the final day of the season, and which future Red scored the only goal of the game? Yeah. Ronan is on the ball. It was West Ham and Tevez. Remember, Tevez scored the goal for West Ham to keep him up in the last game of the season, and then we obviously signed him then the following year. So yeah, big point to Ronan there. Right, let's just go randomly here. I'll tell you what we'll do. There's some really good career path questions here. Okay? Career paths. Let me just get the... I have to find the answers here first before I start calling them out to you. Where's the answers? Oh, here we go. Right, okay. Right. Here we go. Career path. Okay? So I'll name the teams and you got to decide who the player is. So started out with United, then went to Newcastle, then went to Birmingham on loan, and then went to South China. So United, Newcastle, Birmingham, and South China. Now, there'll be no cheating in this. Alan Smith, no. I have enough of you two fools, to be honest with you. Anyone? Andy Cole, no. Keith Gillespie, no. The answer is Nicky Butt. Nicky Butt. There we go. Right. This is an interesting one. Let's see what people get this. Hogesborg, Helsingborgs, Feyenoord, Celtic, Barcelona, Helsingborg again, United on loan, RAA and Hogesborgs again. Now, the Celtic, Barcelona, Helsingborg, United on loan, yeah, people are getting that one straight away. Yeah, Henrik Larsson, perfect. Yeah, you know your stuff. Right, let's see. Yeah, we'll try that one. Jared got it as well, yeah. Right. Independiente. That's how you pronounce that. Independiente from South America to United, to Villarreal, to Atletico Madrid, to Inter, to Osaka, then to Penarol, then to Mumbai City, and then to Kichi. People are on the ball here. On TikTok. Yeah, on the ball on TikTok. We'll wait on YouTube to see does anybody get it. Donegal saying Ji Sung Park. No. Fuck. Right, we're up and running again. Right, give you a difficult one here, right? Oh shit, I'm after losing the fucking page. Career paths, here we go. I'll give you a difficult one here. Well, I think it's difficult. Maybe it's not. Right. Here we go. So Rennes, Inter, United, Arsenal, Werder Bremen, Portland Timbers, and Chennai is the last one. So Rennes, Inter, United, Arsenal, Werder Bremen, Portland Timbers, and Chennai. You're on the ball, lads. You're on the ball. Mikel Silvestre. Right, this one will test. This one will test the. This one will test the United fans here now, right? Nottingham Forest, Arsenal, United, Sheffield Wednesday, Barnsley, and Middlesbrough. Now, get this one. I guarantee I will hand my... Actually, I won't because someone has just got it. Ethan, you've obviously got some map or here. You know what I mean? There's something you're doing here. You're spot on. It is Viv Anderson. But, right, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Ethan, I'm calling cheating on you now at this stage. I'm going to get you. Let me see. Right. Right. Middlesbrough, Darlington, United, and Middlesbrough again. Anybody get that one? Middlesbrough, Darlington, on loan, United, and back to Middlesbrough. No one getting that one. No one getting that one. Well, the Darlington one is yeah, you know. But that is, in fact, Gary Pallister. Right, we'll give you one more. We'll give you one more. Right, here's one for you. Man United, Leeds United, West Bromwich Albion, Philadelphia Fury, and Shamrock Rovers. So Man United, Leeds United, West Brom, Philadelphia Fury, and Shamrock Rovers. Have it. Davey gets it in one. John Giles. Johnny Giles. There you go. Right, that's enough of that. For anybody who wants to become an official channel member of the YouTube channel, we will be doing... we're going to have a monthly quiz coming up for our members only. And one of the months will be a career path section. So, yeah, looking forward to that as well. If you do want to become an official channel member, link is in the description of the video, guys. Go check it out. Let's see. I'm going to pop out this chat here. Let me pop out the chat. Corner to Betis now. Header at the back post. Out drinking. Chris is in. Out drinking. Going marlin fishing tomorrow. In the Florida Keys. Good man, Chris. Grey shirt, Jack. Love it. Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? I'm not crazy on it, but yeah, some people like it. Some people like it. Appreciate everybody hitting the follow button as well, guys. If you are new to the channel, do hit the follow button. We have had some changes at half time. Let's have a look here and see, have we got an updated starting or an updated 11 for the second half? I don't think we do. I think it's just Maguire and yeah, it's Maguire and Lindelof off, and Johnny Evans and Will Fish on so far. Okay, so we'll yeah, we don't need to change that. Fish and Evans centre back, says Davey. Yep, 100%. Oh, the keeper is changed. Is the keeper changed as well? Is it? Doesn't say anything about it online here about keeper being changed. But yeah, we'll have a look in a moment. I'm sure we will be able to tell the difference between Onana and Tom Heaton. What sort of team will we start against City in the Community Shield, do you think? Says Thomas. The strongest one possible, I would presume. It's a trophy to go and win, so go and win it. And I think Ten Hag will do that. Sancho's away down the left-hand side. Nice bit of skill out of him. McTominay out. Oh, Casemiro with a strike, not too far away from the near post. Didi, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. But yeah, I do think that we'll put out a relatively strong team against City. Both teams will want to win it, so why not? It's a nice little warm up game before the season starts the following week. Make sure you are joining the FPL League as well, guys. If you haven't done so already, anybody watching on YouTube, the link is in the description of the video. Go join the our FPL League. The winner of the league will get a jersey of their choice. So make sure you're getting involved in that. Anybody on TikTok, if you want to get involved in the FPL League, you can check out the code. It's on one of my previous TikToks. Just scroll through them. You'll see it there. The code is on it. Or you can come over to YouTube. Link is on my homepage. Click the link and join that way either. Nice little ball by Ahmad. Scott McTominay making a great run. Great strike and good save. Good move. What's the score? It's 3-1 to Manchester United, guys. We've had goals from Ahmad, Rashford from a penalty, and Casemiro. John, thanks for the follow. Patrick, thanks for the follow. And Jared, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. But it's been a really good performance, I have to say. Midfield has been well. Like Casemiro's played really well as well. In fairness, he got a goal. He's getting better as the games go on. In fairness to him, yeah, they've been saying it on commentary as well about Casemiro, and it's quite true that he's the type of player that needs game time to get his fitness up. You know what I mean? Rather than just preseason games. Rashford has gone down in the penalty area here. He stayed down as well. Seen a bit of discomfort by the looks of things here. Either that or he's an unbelievable actor. All we need is another injury. Oh, Jesus Christ. If there's another injury, would be a absolute nightmare. He's back on his feet. He's hobbling a little bit. He'll be all right. Yeah, he gets studs down. That is a penalty. He gets studs down on top of his foot. It is a penalty. Yeah, it is a penalty. If there's VAR there, that's given, I would say. Yeah, it's a sore one. It's a sore one. It's a sore one. Oh yeah, right down along the bottom of his shin and onto his foot. It's a sore one. Shouldn't be too much problem though. Just a graze at most, you would say, and a sore one, but changes are coming anyway, regardless. United down to 10 men momentarily here, but substitutions are coming on now. 60 minutes. Probably be Eaton Wheatley, you would say, maybe. Get Rude ready. Should have been another pen. Yeah, get Rude. Imagine Rude coming on. I bet you he looks fit, man. I'd say he'd still be able to do a job for 15, 20 minutes if you needed him to. I'm in work, earphones in, listening to you. Appreciate it, Eamon. I'll try and keep you up to date as we go. Corner now. Yeah, it's a goal kick to Manchester United. Tom Heaton is still in the goal as well, by the way. It's actually a corner. Who do you think United sign next? Well, you're talking one of either Ugarte, Mazraoui, or Delict. You know, and I know that's not really narrowing down your question, but I think, I mean, you could literally get all three of them, here we go, in the one day. You really could. You know, you could get Wan-Bissaka agreeing with West Ham. That triggers Mazraoui. You can get Ugarte, now that we've got the here we go from Fabrizio in relation to João Neves going to PSG. That should speed up Ugarte. Header, 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. It's a really good goal. Well worked by Real Betis. I think it's Llorente, is it? It's a in-swinger from the right-hand side with a left foot, a really good cross, and he gets up really well in between two defenders and heads it into the left-hand side of the goal. It's 3-2. Yeah, 3-2. 3-2. Great goal. Great goal. United maybe just falling asleep a little bit, not getting out in line with one another. But look, that's what pre-season is for. Yeah, loads of changes coming here now, guys. Loads of changes coming here. I feel sorry for the fourth official holding up the board. He has to put up like 10 different changes. Well, no, 8, I suppose. Yeah, just under half an hour to go, guys. Good hour for the Majority of the starting 11, you would say. Heaton is just here to party. Lovely touch out of Mason Mount. Zipped into him. Mason Mount is another player who has looked really sharp in pre-season. I know we've spoken about him already, but I'm not getting banned, guys. Don't worry. There's idiot. Like, how sad do you have to be to create an account on TikTok and call it notifications and just put up warnings like that in people's lives? It's a lot of sad people around, to be honest with you. It's a fake account. Don't worry. But yeah, Mount on. Johnny Evans is a red. Oh. Any Irish in the lad Scanlon? I'm not too sure. I mean, that's an Irish name. 100% it is, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Let's have a look here and see. He's from Gibraltar. There we go. Interesting. Gibraltar. I didn't know Gibraltar were renowned for their Scanlons. James Robert Scanlon. I mean, that's an Irish name if you've ever heard it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe his mum and dad, one of them are from Gibraltar and the other are from Ireland. You wouldn't know. Are you the Wish Goldbridge? If you want me to be, I couldn't give a fuck, to be honest with you. I couldn't give a toss. Big Mick. What a fucking... Anyway, here's Betis coming down the left-hand side. Oh, pull back to the edge of the box. Strike over the bar. Yeah, well, come on, lads. We want to win a fucking game in pre-season. Come on now. Well, I know we bet Rangers, all right, but we've lost 2 so far. Come on, 3-2, game to be won here. Just leans back, gets underneath the ball, and over the bar. Oh, God. These are the parts of preseason games that I hate, when all the changes are made, the standard does drop and the intensity levels drop, and it just gets a little bit, you know. But we've got 23 minutes, 22 minutes of time to go, guys. Andrew says, good morning from South Africa. Good morning, pal. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I mean, that's a free all day. He doesn't know where the ball is. Yeah, the officiating in the US hasn't been good. Love your DH Get Top. It's actually from the kitman.eu. He's sponsoring the video today. We've got sponsors, so yeah. Another L for Mick there. Emmett says, I need 3-3 for a few, Bob. How is it looking? It's looking like you need to put the phone down, Mick, and stop, or Emmett, and stop betting. But yeah, I mean, it's well possible here. It has to be said, obviously, with all the changes being made. But Real Betis are after making a whole heap of changes as well. So yeah. Andrew says, how can I get an original shirt for United, please? If you go to my homepage, click the YouTube link. We're live over on YouTube at the moment as well. And there's a link to the sponsor of the video called the Kitman. And he does all of the United jerseys, past and present. And you can pick up on there. You look shattered, says Carm. I'm actually not too bad. I look tired, more tired than I am, obviously, getting up this hour of the morning. But I was in bed at 9:30. I was asleep by 9:45, and I was up at 2:15. So I got 4.5 hours. Can he ship to South Africa? Go and check. I'm not 100% sure. Depending on where you are, I'm not sure. You'll have to check on his website. He does ship to most places, but yeah, just go maybe type in your address and he'd and see, or drop him a message on Instagram. He's on Instagram as well, thekitman.eu. Yeah, maybe drop him a message on Instagram before you order, if you're not sure. Looking forward to the new season. Injuries already a bit worrying. Yeah, I am looking forward to it. Injuries are worrying. Absolutely they are. With Euro being out for 3 months and Highland going to be out for 6 weeks, it is a concern going into the start of the season. But hopefully it means we just go back into the transfer market. You know, obviously you would hope that the Lick deal gets sped up. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. Can't wait. SS says, love what you're doing. Keep it coming. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. There's usually more watching, but I don't blame people for not tuning in at 4:30 in the morning. But yeah, if you're new to the TikTok channel, guys, do hit the follow button. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We're live over there. We do the majority of our lives over on YouTube, and the odd one on TikTok. Reason being is, you know, spanners like Mick there. But yeah, get over to YouTube and hit subscribe over there as well. Link is on my homepage. Click the link. We're live over there at the moment as well. Get involved. Up Armagh, boy. Great win. Johnny Evans with an absolute peach of a pass into Scanlon. Lovely ball, and it's a corner to United. Johnny Evans putting us from defence to attack. I'm still here, can't lie, near sleeping, says Jared. The things we do to watch United. What's the score? It's 3-2 to United. Anthony swings in the corner. Really good one to the back post. Keeper does well to get a hand to it. Live in the UK but in the US on holidays. There we go. Only have 15 minutes then I can go to bed. Yeah, I'm debating what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. Do I go back to bed? I probably should, to be honest, but I could just go to, like, there's a McDonald's 5 minutes down the road, 24 hour. Just go get coffee and maybe a little sausage and egg McMuffin there. What time do they start doing McMuffins at? What time does McDonald's breakfast start? It gives you when it's closed or when it stops, but oh, it's at 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. Right, I'm too early for a McMuffin. Too early for an old McMuffin. Could go get a coffee though. Lovely ball over the top. Here's Ethan Wheatley now, just on the other side. Get your head up. Overlap is on. It's good defending. It's really good defending by Mendy. Yeah, Anthony, nice bit of footwork there and wins a free on the edge of the box. Good play by Anthony. United go quickly with it. Good strike, good save. Game must be poor. You're looking up Brecky, says Eamon. Well, Eamon, you're obviously new to the channel. We talk about food a lot here. Yeah, we talk about food a lot. But yeah, still 3-2, guys. 13 and a half minutes of normal time to go. How do you think United will get on this season? Well, look, top four has to be the minimum goal. It has to be. Top four in a trophy, I think. You know, improvement up the league. You know, if you could get into third maybe, and start competing with with the top boys, with your Cities and your Arsenals and your Liverpools and so on. Although I do think we'll finish ahead of Liverpool this season. I've got a feeling we will. What county are you from? From KK, County Kilkenny. Gilroy says, very impressed with Diallo in pre-season. He's been brilliant. He's been our best player probably in pre-season. Really, really impressed with him. Oh, how the ref didn't give a penalty there. Big claims from Betis for a penalty there. United can break up the left-hand side. Hannibal, he's got Murray with him. Plays in Eden Wheatley. First touch is a little loose. Comes to Mason Mount. Oh, I should have hit it first time. And it's blocked. Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a stonewall penalty. The referees have been terrible in America. So they have the Arsenal game the other night and this one. The referees have been really bad. Like, there's easy decisions to be given. And honest thoughts on Anthony, nowhere near good enough, Davey. To be honest with you, he needs to be moved on. I don't think he will be. He's on big money. Um, yeah, and who's going to want him? You know what I mean? I think it's going to be hard to move him on, but yeah, I don't think he's good enough. Amas was a bit iffy for the goal tonight, but he's been good also. Bundles of energy the lad has. Amas has been brilliant, I think. Look, you're going to get them little mistakes. Like he fell asleep at the back post for the goal against Arsenal the other night that Jesus scored. That's going to happen with young players. But in terms of the ability and the quality that he has for such a young player, he's top notch. He really is top notch. I've always wondered in my time here, is the Discord free to join or for only for members? No, the Discord is free to join, guys. Go and join the Discord. Link is in the description of the YouTube video. Um, go and join it. Get involved. There's a WhatsApp group as well if you want to get involved with that. Make sure you join the WhatsApp group. Again, the link is in the description of the video. I'm personally not in the WhatsApp group, but I am in the Discord group. I believe the WhatsApp group has some good there's good banter in it and good conversations going on all the time in it. So yeah, go and join. How do you think Villa will go in the Champions League? I think they'll struggle this season. I think they'll struggle this season. I think top six would be a realistic goal for them. Yeah, and just in terms of juggling Champions League football with Premier League, yeah, I think now struggle is probably a bit of a, I think they'll still be top six, but I don't think they'll be getting into top four again. Been watching United 35 years, and he's one of the worst players I've seen. Anthony he's been really bad, hasn't he? And for the money we spent on him. What's the thoughts on Sancho this season if he stays? Well, if he stays, I want him to be as good as possible, but I don't want him to stay. I want him to be moved on. I think he's inconsistent. He has all the ability in the world. Never done it consistently throughout his career. I think he's unprofessional, and I think the fact that he called out the manager for leaving him out of a fucking squad is just shows the lack of professionalism he has. So I'd like him to move on. I think we could get some decent enough money, and and reinvest. Impressed with Collier, yeah, 100%. 100%. Why do you not follow a League of Ireland team, can I ask? Because there's not one in my city. I'm from Kilkenny. I used to support Kilkenny City when they were in the League of Ireland. And when they folded, I wasn't supporting anyone else. I still keep an eye in the League of Ireland, but it doesn't excite me massively, to be honest. Xerxes looks decent, not a goal scorer, but has bags of ability. Big, powerful lad, great feet. Yeah, absolutely. He might be asked to be played more further forward. Even if you're looking, maybe not though. Like if you're looking at tonight, Jadon Sancho is playing in the false nine role in the first half. Well, for the first hour. So maybe that's what Eric Ten Hag is going to be leaning towards. Xerxes as a false nine with, Ahmad or Garnacho or whoever it is, Rashford. Oh, Tom Heaton is all over the shop. Tom Heaton is here for a party only. He was given a really poor ball back by Collier, in fairness, but Mick, you got a bit of a chip on your shoulder, I think, do you? You're not going to last long here. Right, Mick, I have enough of you. You're a fucking muppet. Good luck. But yeah, we're rocking and rolling towards 90 minutes here, guys. Just over 5 minutes to go. Reese is in. Good to see you, Reese. Anthony is coming off for Mather. He has to be injured. Yeah, Anthony's going straight down the tunnel. Looks like Anthony is injured now as well. How's the game going so far? Could be about streaming it. Yeah, look, second half is a bit of a snooze fest in fairness. First half was really good. But yeah, lot of substitutions made on the 60-minute mark, which has kind of killed the intensity of the game. Oh, great run there by Collier. Gets to the end line, pulls it back. Oh, it's a good interception. It's a good interception. The squad's the same without him, regardless. It's not as painful as Rasmus and Yaro. Yeah, it isn't. But you want to see the repetition of injuries stop. Now look, players are always going to get injured. There's always going to be players injured, and I think Anthony is not the worst player in the world to be missing. You know what I mean? But yeah. So after today, guys, we do have a game against Liverpool, which is coming up on... When are we playing Liverpool? Let's have a look here and see. Are we playing on Saturday night? Is it? Fourth at 12:30. Yeah, so Saturday night, Sunday morning, we've got United versus Liverpool, 12:30 kickoff. So it's we'll be live from midnight, Saturday night, Sunday morning, for the United Liverpool game, and yeah, so we'll be live for that as well. So make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel, guys. We're going to be live on YouTube for that one. Looking forward to it. Obviously, I want to beat the Scousers every time. So yeah, for anyone watching on TikTok, if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, link is on the homepage. Click the YouTube button on my homepage. Hit the subscribe button. And turn on notifications as well. You'll be notified as soon as we go live. Go to Apple Green, says Reese. Well, if I'm going to go get coffee after this, it will be Apple Green that I'll be going to get an all... what are they called? What's the name of the coffees in Apple Green? They're really nice. What's the score and how are we playing? I saw Rashford got a pen out, went off injured. The score is 3-2. Goals from Ahmad, Rashford and Casemiro. Rashford was a penalty. He did go off injured, but I don't think he did really go off injured. He got a stamp. He got studs down on his foot. And we were making changes a minute or two later anyway. So I think he was coming off regardless. It was just a sore one, nothing too serious, I don't think. So no concerns with Rashford there. Sub to the YouTube channel, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, my man. I've actually seen the number go up on our screen on YouTube, so I do appreciate that. Remember when United were a big club? What, like today, yesterday? Yeah, we've always been a big club. Always. We haven't been a great team. We haven't been the best team the last few years, but we're still the biggest club in England by a mile and one of the top 3 biggest clubs in the world. You're probably a Liverpool fan, to be honest, and a bit jealous about it. It's okay though. It's fine. Yeah, good header there by Toby Collier. Appreciate everybody watching, guys. Like I said, if you are new to the channel, do hit the follow button. We've got about 90 seconds to go here. I'm debating whether to go to bed or not. I don't know. Betis on the attack here. Last 30 seconds of the game. Good cross into the box. Oh, big chance. Good block by Toby Collier. He's done well since he came on. Collier has, in fairness to him. And there we go, guys. There we go. Full time. Manchester United 3. Real Betis 2. And a good performance by United, it has to be said. Good performance. Let me turn off that. Yeah, good performance by United, has to be said. Very impressed with him in the first half. Some really good football. Took their chances as well when they came, in fairness. So, happy days. We move on now to Liverpool on Saturday night, Sunday morning. So, two pre-season games left. We've got Liverpool next, and then we've got Man City in the Community Shield before the season starts next Saturday. So, happy days. Good goals. You know, good to see Ahmad scoring. Ahmad was brilliant tonight. Good to see Marcus Rashford getting on the score sheet as well, and Casemiro also. Some points to note: Harry Amas was really good. Collier in the second half was good. Mason Mount looked lively as well. So some really positives to take out of the game, guys. If you haven't done so, guys, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new and you're watching along. We do all the watch-alongs. We do our Manchester United news shows every night at 9 o'clock as well, midweek. So make sure you're tuning in for that. I do appreciate everybody who's watching. Like I said, the numbers are absolutely flying up at the moment. And we're on the road to 11,000 subscribers. So if you are new, do hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button as well, for us. It helps the channel out an awful lot. Like I said, I will be back tonight at 9 o'clock on YouTube for the Manchester United news show. Anybody on TikTok, click my homepage. The YouTube link is there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on notifications. You'll get a notification when we're going live. Thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be back tonight on YouTube. Have a great day. What day is today? Thursday? Yeah. Have a great day. Hope you have a good one. Hope the weather's nice as well. And I'll chat to you tonight. Take it easy.